just ignore the really awful background. I don't know why I have a jumper on, because look at my face, like I am sweating. As you have probably realised from the title, we have been through this before. On Monday I tried to upload this video, which I recorded it all, edited it all. Basically I uploaded the video and everything was fine, except that it was taking absolutely ages to upload. I am sweating so much. We're gonna have to put some powder on. Once it was uploaded onto YouTube, for some weird reason the quality and everything like that just was awful. So I just decided to delete it completely and start again from scratch. From the title you can see that this is about me getting scammed. So some of you might be thinking, hold on a minute, what's happened to the mental health videos? Don't worry, I am still doing them, but in between my videos I really want to put other videos out there that are fun and entertaining, but that are also educational in different ways, such as this one. So I want my YouTube space basically to be a place where people can come and feel like they're not alone within their mental health, but also when they just need something or someone to distract them. I want you guys to come and have a giggle at my expense. That's just how it is. It's about me getting scammed. Me and my boyfriend have been to Amsterdam already, but we decided, you know, once it's not enough, we need to go again. We decided to have a look for an apartment this time, not a hotel, because we just wanted somewhere to chill on our own. We didn't want to be walking around everywhere like we did last time. We were looking online and everything was obviously really expensive. And then I'm sitting there one day on my lunch break, just flicking through, trying to find an apartment. And then boom, one pops up. I went on the site because I've never seen it before. I went on there and I had a look, and it all seemed really like legit. Like there was reviews and everything on there. Because I'm an absolute idiot, I fell for the trick. It basically just says to email them about the apartment you're interested in. We got an email straight back and it all looked really professional. The company's name was on there. One thing I did realise though, that there wasn't a contact number, which is dodgy, especially for a business. Now, knowing from where I work, we have a contact number on the end of our emails, just in case an emergency arises with what we're dealing with. We are emailing back and forth, like I'm asking questions like, can you do this in the apartment, what's close to it, and stuff like that, and obviously they're agreeing and saying yes to everything I'm saying. Me and my partner, we discuss it a few times, like, do you think we should, don't you? And finally we were just both like, yeah, let's just do it. I found this bit really weird, but then again I didn't really think anything of it, because I thought, well actually this makes it feel a bit more safer. They emailed me and said that basically I would have to sign a contract to actually go ahead and book the thing. So at first I was a bit, do I want someone having my signature? But I thought, no, it's legit. I signed this contract, so now this company has my signature. Great, love that. So next, obviously, comes the money. It was €500 deposit and then another €500 on top of that. So it was like £1,000 and something euro. That's like 900 and something pounds in our pounds. What they said in the contract is that we would basically get the full deposit or half of it back, I think. I'm like, yeah, that's fine, so that's 500. And then they're like, oh no, sorry, the full amount. I'm like, the full amount? I was like, I thought that's what a deposit, but me being me again, I just trust these people and I just go ahead. They give me this reference and everything like that. I go on my banking app and basically transfer this person money. I sent the screenshot of the transfer over to these people, but we haven't booked our flights yet, because basically what this included was transfer and the accommodation. We both agreed that once I'd booked my flights, I would basically send the flight information to these people as soon as possible, so that they had a better understanding of when to come collect us from the airport. Whilst me and my partner were on holiday in Mexico, we decided to book the flights there and then, because we only had 2 weeks. We booked these flights, and I take a screenshot of when we're arriving and when we're leaving and everything, because obviously they're our travel people. So I sent this screenshot to them, and like that I got a reply. They said something like, "Thank you, that's brilliant, really look forward to meeting you." Quite emotional, because why would you say that to someone? That is the bit that it really gets to me, because they knew that I booked a flight to go to Amsterdam, leave my country, to go to another country where there would be no one. So they basically asked me to send them an email when I was getting on the flight over in England. It gets to the day, we're like, oh yeah, we better email them people saying we're now leaving. So then nothing, because I had no reply. But me being me, I tried to make excuses, and I was like, oh no, it's not even 9 o'clock yet, maybe their office isn't open. So I thought, well, I'll leave it until we land. Get to the airport, and you have to go to like this stand bit. People walk past with their phones out like this with people's names on, or like little iPads or a bit of paper. So we're standing there for about an hour. So this hour passes, and it's now 9 o'clock, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to email them again, because it's an hour since they were meant to come pick us up. My boyfriend is like, you know, don't worry, last time that I came in with my mates, they were a bit late. I'm like, okay, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, send them another email, like, hi, no one's picked us up, what is going on? No reply. So by this time, you can imagine I am panicking, thinking shit. I start looking through my emails with them, trying to find a contact number. And what do you know it, guys? Guess who hasn't got a number on any email? My boyfriend goes, well, what about their website? So I'm like, idiot, obviously. So I type in their website, which is also attached to like some of the emails. Nothing comes up. Like literally nothing. So what do? I then get the name of the company. So instead of actually typing in the website, the actual www whatever it was, into the Google, I just typed in housing something limited. I cannot remember the middle part of their name. I type it in, and yay! I am so happy a number comes up. But then I realised something. The pictures are completely different. Let's just ring them. What could possibly go wrong with this? And it's ringing, and this man answers, and I'm like, hi, yeah, I'm just ringing, you know, just to say we've been waiting like an hour or so for this person to come pick us up, and nothing has happened. So this man goes,
Oh, did you book on so and so?
and I'm like, yeah, and he's like,
Oh, yeah, I'm really sorry, but you've been scammed.
so I have flown out here to be told that actually you'll be sleeping in the airport for the weekend. Even on from that, you can imagine how awful I was and how much I was crying. We end up booking another hotel with literally all of my money that I have left in my bank. Me and my partner, we get to this hotel that we've booked, and basically thank God for my mum. She sent me some money, and you know, she really saved this holiday for me, because if it wasn't for my mum, then my poor partner would have had to pay for me as well, which we would have just not had enough money at all. During this time, bearing in mind, I am there trying to call the bank and sending them messages on my banking app. Basically, I had zero luck on getting through to anyone and anyone helping me at that point. I decided I'm just going to leave it till we get back on the Tuesday, and I will go down to the bank myself, make an appointment, and actually get this sorted out. It gets to Tuesday, the weekend's over, we're back in England, and basically I am straight on the phone to the bank like, I need an appointment today, and I'm straight down there, and they're like, explain to me everything that has happened. I explained the whole situation. I said I've got emails, I've got proof, I've got screenshots. The first thing he does, he goes, right, okay, I'm going to call the bank. So this meant he was then calling the bank that had robbed me. It was a really short conversation. He puts the phone down and he basically turns around to me and goes,
I'm really sorry, but you're not going to be able to get any of the money back.
what? This is what happened. Basically, they told me because I paid on a debit card and not a credit card, that the only way to get my money back was if the other person had sufficient funds in their bank. And apparently they had nothing in there. I'm not being funny, but what sort of scammer would scam someone of all that money and then leave it for like a month in their bank? I was just like, right, okay, I'm not being funny, but how is that my fault? Not my fault that they don't have any money. They've taken all of my money. Then he was like, hold on a minute, tell me how you actually made the payment. So I'm like, okay, maybe something's going somewhere. I told him I transferred it through the banking app. He went, so, you done what? And I'm like, I transferred it. And he's like,
Oh, there is nothing we can do for you.
basically he told me that you should never pay for anything via the banking app if it is for a business or something like that. He said because it is very unlikely that you will get your money back. The reason for this is because he told me the banking app is just like going to the bank, getting some money out, and then going over to someone else and handing them that money and going, here you go mate, have a nice day, enjoy all that money, that free money that I've worked very hard for. I was shocked by that because I basically never wanted to get the banking app in the first place, and I told them that when they first tried to encourage me to get it, and they promised me that basically that I was secure. They did not outline to me at any point, bearing in mind this key thing. They told me I was protected and I wasn't. The only thing they told me was basically to kiss my money goodbye or to go to the police about it. I wrote out a massive complaint to Barclays because this was a lot of money to me. This was nearly a full month of my wages gone. I just said like, are you honestly not going to offer me any compensation? I was so shocked. I got a letter through the door a few days after I sent this complaint, and the letter said, we're sorry to hear this, blah blah blah, we've looked into it again, there's nothing we can do, but what we can do is we can refund you 75 quid. 75 quid! Yes mate, that has made up for the rest of them hundreds of pounds that are now in someone else's greasy, grubby hands. Could not believe what I've just read. I'm grateful for getting a pinch of it back, but I mean, not even 100. Not even 100. I'm asking around, I'm going, what can I do? What can I do? Someone tells me to go to the financial ombudsman. I send another complaint to financial ombudsman and also attach the other complaint and send it off, and they get back to me straight away saying, yeah, this will only take 4 weeks to look into and then we'll be in contact. I sent this off to financial ombudsman about 2 months ago and they told me they'd be in contact with me in 4 weeks. I've sent them 2 emails and got nothing back. Basically, I have just lost all of that money. Guys, I'm going to finalise this whole drastic me losing all my money video into one what not to do. Don't do all this stupid shit. 1, do not book a holiday like I did on a debit card because I can't get money back. Book with a credit card or even just go into the bank and get them to transfer the money because then they're responsible. Another thing to look out for is HTTP and HTTPS. So before you get the www dot, Once you press enter, you'll see at the top it will come up https://www. So I basically found out through my investigation of all of this that if a website does not have HTTPS, it's not secure. So always look out for the HTTPS. If you notice it doesn't have an S at the end of it, be very what is the word? What is that word? Cautious. Another thing is to look out for the logos and certificates at the bottom, I think. I don't even know if I'm going to say this right. AL protection, who knows. And also, I just wanted to put this bit in at the end. This didn't happen to me, but it scared me into thinking about this. These people knew exactly what time we were going to be at the airport. They knew we weren't going to have any accommodation, and they knew that we were waiting for someone to come pick us up. These people could have easily, picked me and my partner up and put us in a car and took us wherever they wanted to and done whatever they wanted to us. And we would have got in their car willingly. Be extra careful when people are picking you up from the airport. Finally, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope that you like this story time kind of thing that's going on, and hopefully you've learned from my mistakes. I just want to say go like and subscribe. Also keep an eye out for my next mental health video, which is going to be about how to cope with certain mental illnesses.